Tonight, we meet the part of your brain that turns good intentions into calm choices, your prefrontal cortex. Think of it as your inner director, the voice that can steady the camera, choose the next shot, and say cut on spirals that don't serve you. In episode 1, you learned why evenings are special for rewiring. Tonight, we'll use that window to speak directly to the systems that help you focus, reframe, and let go. Start with a simple picture. Behind your forehead sits a network of regions that help you plan, pause, prioritize, and reappraise. When your day is loud, that system is busy putting out fires. But as the evening quiets, it becomes more available for gentle guidance. Nighttime self-talk works because it gives your prefrontal cortex a clear job. Aim attention, lower alarm, and set tomorrow's first move. You're not trying to wrestle your emotions, you're giving your brain an orderly handoff from doing to integrating. Before we go practical, notice this. Your mind listens best when you offer 3 signals: orientation, permission, and a small next step. Orientation tells the brain where and when you are. Permission tells the nervous system it may stand down. A small next step tells your executive circuits what to carry into morning. We'll weave all 3 into your evening script. Let's orient right now. Feel the support of your pillow or chair. Name the day of the week silently. Name the room you're in. Name one thing you can see and one thing you can feel. As soon as you do this, your director has a stage to work on. The scene is set. You are here. It is evening. Nothing urgent needs you in the next 5 minutes. With the scene set, the prefrontal cortex can do what it does best: choose what matters. It loves specifics. It relaxes when goals are clear and small. Vague demands like fix your life keep it spinning. Concrete requests like one kind reply before noon give it traction. Tonight we'll speak in that language, short, truthful lines your director can actually direct. Here's a gentle framework you can use nightly. I call it the PACE method: pause, acknowledge, choose, exhale. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes. We begin with pause. Lower your shoulders 1 notch, let your jaw unclench. Lengthen your exhale slightly. If it helps, place a hand over your chest or belly. This is not just relaxation, it's a signal to your director that the stage is safe to work. While you pause, say quietly, "It's okay to slow down. I can take my time." Short, believable, and kind. Your director hears that and starts dimming the house lights on the worry loop. Next is acknowledge. Your prefrontal cortex is honest. It doesn't erase feelings, it organizes them. Pick one word for your state: tired, proud, frustrated, grateful, nervous. Labeling once is enough. Then add one learning line. Today taught me I need clearer boundaries on my calendar. Or today showed me I can keep small promises. By doing this, you convert raw noise into usable data. Your director now has a note card: what happened and what it means. Now we go to choose. Ask for just one decision for tomorrow that aligns with who you're becoming. Keep it bite-sized. One deep breath before I answer hard emails. One glass of water before coffee. One honest sentence in the meeting. When you choose one thing, your director relaxes. It knows where to point the camera in the morning. If your mind tries to add 5 more, smile and say, "1 is plenty." The prefrontal cortex loves priority. It wilts under piles. Finally, exhale. Seal the scene with a simple safety line. I did enough for today. It's safe to power down. Then let your exhale be slightly longer than your inhale. Imagine your out-breath is a dimmer switch on mental brightness. With that one breath, you give your director permission to store the script and close the door. Let's run a full example together. Keep your voice soft, or just think the words. Pause. I can slow down. Nothing is urgent in the next 5 minutes. Notice your shoulders soften. Acknowledge. Word for today stretched. Lesson. I need a buffer before back-to-back calls. Choose. Tomorrow I'll block 5 minutes before each call to reset. Exhale. It's safe to rest. My body knows how to sleep. Breathe out slowly. Feel how clean that is? No debate, no argument, just direction. That is your prefrontal cortex doing what it was built to do. Now you might notice a voice that says, "I don't believe it," or "What if I forget?" That's normal. When disbelief shows up, shrink the claim until it's true. Instead of, "I'll transform my mornings," say, "I'll put a 5-minute buffer before one call." Your director works from reality. It would rather direct one honest scene than pretend to manage a whole imaginary movie. And what if you forget? Give your director a prop. Place a sticky note that reads buffer on your desk. Put your water glass in front of the coffee maker. Rename your alarm one small promise. These are not gimmicks. They are tangible cues your executive system loves. They take pressure off memory and put guidance into your environment. Let's add a layer that makes your evening script even more effective, if-then phrasing. The prefrontal cortex is great at simple plans like, if I feel rushed, then I take one slow breath before I speak. Keep it friendly, not rigid. We're guiding, not policing. If-then gives your director a clear-cut point and a clear next shot. Try one now. If I wake at 3 a.m., then I'll say, it's okay to be awake, I'm still resting, and I'll count 3 slow exhales. Short, realistic, kind. Your director likes that assignment because it's precise and doable in the dark. Another enhancer is timing. Your director hears you best in the last 5 to 10 minutes before lights out, and it likes the sound of your own voice. Whisper, speak, or write, choose one. If you speak, keep sentences one breath long. If you write, limit yourself to 2 lines so you don't turn the scene into a work session. If you prefer to think the words, pair them with touch, hand on chest, fingers on the page so your body confirms the message. Let's craft your personal lines for tonight. I'll offer options, you pick what lands. Orientation line, it's evening, I am safe in my room. Permission line, I did enough for today. Or the rest can wait. Identity line, I am becoming someone who chooses one clear next step. If-then line, if stress rises, then I will pause for one slow breath. Carry forward line, tomorrow I will name one small action. Closure line, it's safe to rest, my mind can process while I sleep. You can mix and match, but keep the rhythm simple. Your director loves rhythm, it remembers what repeats. Sometimes the worry circuit argues anyway. When it does, invite your director to use a bridging sentence. I hear the worry, and I'm still choosing to rest now. This neither fights nor follows the worry. It acknowledges and redirects. The director thanks the extra, then returns to the scene. Now let's do a brief guided session you can use as a nightly track for the next 7 days. We'll go slow. Let your breathing set the pace. Settle your body, feel the surface beneath you. Notice one spot of warmth, your cheek, your chest, your hands. Let your shoulders drop a little. If your mind wants a job, give it this. Count your next 3 exhales quietly, from 1 to 3. Good. Say softly in your own words if you like, I can slow down now. Notice one place in you that agrees, even a little. That small agreement is enough. Name your state with a single word, perhaps tired, content, wired, or hopeful. Let that word be just a label, not a verdict. Now add one learning line. Today showed me that when I take a pause, I think more clearly, or today taught me where I need help. Feel how your body reacts to truth told gently. Often there's a small release, a longer exhale, a softer face. Choose one small action for tomorrow. Make it specific and short. Drink a glass of water when I sit at my desk. Draft the first sentence of the email. Step outside for 2 breaths at lunch. Picture that one action already done. See the scene. Keep it ordinary. Whisper your if-then plan. If I feel overwhelmed, then I will ask, what is one next step? Let the plan land, not as a command but as a friendly signpost. Close with your safety line. I did enough for today, it's safe to rest. Exhale a little longer than usual. Imagine you're turning the dimmer down on the day. Good, that's the scene. If you'd like, add a physical anchor each night so your director recognizes the ritual. It could be the lamp switch, a hand to your heart, or placing the journal on the nightstand. Consistency teaches your brain to associate this cue with calm direction. Let's troubleshoot a few common bumps. If your mind races, don't chase it. Keep your script even simpler. One line is enough. It's safe to stop. Pair it with 3 slow exhales and the hand on chest. If you feel nothing, that's okay. Your director is still listening. Repetition, not intensity, is the teacher. If sadness rises, honor it with one compassionate line. Of course this hurts. I can be gentle with myself tonight. The director can hold sadness and still choose rest. What about nights when you feel guilty for stopping? Try this reframe. Rest is part of the work. My brain restores while I sleep. That line aligns with how your system actually functions. Your director responds well to statements that match reality. A word about environment. Your prefrontal cortex loves low friction. A tidy nightstand, warm dim light, and a cool room remove little snags that pull attention away. Put tomorrow's outfit where you can see it so your morning has one less choice. Place a pen on an open page titled Tomorrow, One Thing, so the director can offload plans without spinning. If you have a partner or family, consider a shared two-line ritual. Each person says one thing they learned today and one small step for tomorrow. Keep it brief and kind. Done well, this isn't a meeting. It's a soft landing for everyone's director. You might wonder, does the prefrontal cortex really change from this? It changes the way anything in your brain changes, through repeated, meaningful use. Each night you aim attention, label truth, select one step and close with safety. You strengthen the circuit for pausing and choosing under pressure. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., when a tense email arrives, that circuit is easier to access. You're not just hoping to be calm, you've practiced being calm in a quiet room. The director remembers the blocking. Let's craft a few targeted affirmation lines that speak the director's language. Choose 2 or 3 that fit you and rotate them across the week. I can pause before I respond. I choose one step and let it be enough. My tone can be calm even when my feelings are big. I organize my day by values, not by panic. I am learning to make room for rest without permission from perfection. If I wake at night, I will be kind to myself. I can do hard things gently. Clarity grows when I slow down. Speak them slowly, one per breath. If you notice a fight inside, reduce the claim. I can make a little room for calm, or I can be 1% gentler. Your director appreciates honest gradients. To lock this in for the week, set a tiny experiment. For 7 nights, repeat the same short script at roughly the same time. Use the same cue. Track 2 things on a sticky note: how quickly you fell asleep in your estimation, and whether your one small step happened the next day. You're not judging, you're observing. After a week, review the notes. Your director loves feedback that is simple and true. If you miss a night, resume the next without commentary. The nervous system learns from the trend, not from the exception. If life is chaotic, shrink the practice to the smallest version. One breath, one line, one next step. We'll end the way we started by giving your director a clean scene. Feel the surface beneath you again. Name the day, name the room. In a whisper or a thought, say, "It's evening. I'm here. I did enough for today. Word for today is your word. Lesson, your lesson. Tomorrow I'll take one small step, your step. If stress rises, I'll pause for one slow breath. It's safe to rest. My body knows how." Let the last word stretch into your exhale. That's your director saving the script, dimming the lights, and closing the stage for the night. You've completed episode 2 of Evening Affirmation Deep Dive. Tomorrow, we'll explore how the amygdala handles nighttime anxiety and how to give it the exact reassurance it understands. For now, let the scene end here. It's safe to rest.